chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position. They thought I was.
What's going on YouTube world? Charles Hutchinson here. Today, man, a lot of people have always been asking me, man, get more two-handed guys on, and then also some youth bowlers. So today, man, I got my guy Christian, drove all the way down from Tampa, Florida. And I appreciate that, my dog, man. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, man, we gonna talk about, you're going to Junior Gold. When did Junior Gold start again?
July, I believe 10th or 11th, I can't really remember.
We had those dates there. So again, you saw the title of the video. What is gonna be in his bag? So he's still working on that. He still might drill a couple of the new stuff that's about to come out. But what's some of the ones here that we have in contention? So what's the first one out the bag? We're gonna start with that. We'll throw a couple shots and then we'll go progressively down through the bag.
Okay.
But go ahead and explain to me though, what's kind of the setup for it? Because you mentioned to me before, there's different patterns that you guys are bowling on.
Yeah. So with Junior Gold, no doubt, we start on 4 different patterns. We get four different practice sessions, and then we cut depending on how many people there are.
Okay.
So maybe we'll cut to like a 180.
So it's a big field.
It's a really big field.
Okay.
And I'll be bowling with the U18 bowlers this year, so probably about like 1,000 bowlers, and close to 1,000 bowlers.
That's crazy. And you're 15, correct?
Yeah, I'm 15, but I'm bowling in U18 because I'll be 16 when I'm in.
Oh, okay.
I'll be 16.
Border.
I'll turn 16 July 3rd. So yes.
Oh, July 3rd. Okay, man. All right, bro.
Yeah, I know. I got a little.
July 13th, man. My guy, man. My guy.
But yeah, we're bowling. We're starting off four different patterns.
Right.
Then we'll cut to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's another pattern for the next cut.
And they vary in length.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So you gonna have some short, some long, some medium.
Really, from what I've seen, I bowled Junior Gold 3 times now. Okay. It's usually a short, long, medium, short, and a medium pattern.
Okay.
That's what I've seen. That's been the most consistent.
Okay. That's a pretty big. That's a lot of different patterns, man. You need a lot of different shapes to be successful on some of those really challenging patterns, man.
Yeah. Well, I try to pick my most versatile pieces, obviously, because we're not just bowling on 4. You might be bowling on total. They have 7 different patterns, and that's if you make it to a TV show.
Oh, so, okay, guys. And we want to see this guy make it to a TV show. That's what I want to see. I want to see you make it to a TV show. So I need these rocks, and we got 7 here today, including the spare ball. So let's get to the first one. Let's talk about, again, whichever one you might start the day with. Let's talk about that one first.
Okay. First one out the bag, no doubt.
The GOAT.
The OG.
One of the GOATs here, okay.
IQ Tour edition, no doubt. Very versatile for me. I see myself always using this ball on medium length conditions to my shorter conditions for me. Mine's a little bit weaker for me, because like I said, shorter, medium patterns.
Right.
This used to be a benchmark ball, but because of how the oil has changed, we get higher volumes almost every year. It's kind of below benchmark now, which is perfect for that now.
So give us a couple shots with that one, man.
Give us shots.
Give us a couple shots with that one. And you'll tweak the surface if you need to, or typically you leave it just a little lane shine?
Usually, if I'm bowling a regular tournament, I like to keep it where it is right now. But for Junior Gold, from what I've seen, to keep it this ball to be the most versatile, it likes surfaces to like maybe about like 1,000. 1,000's pretty good with it.
1,000, man. Y'all young folks, man. Y'all just like 500, 1,000. That's light work.
That's the surface for this one.
But that's good. Like you said, length.
Yes.
Give us a little more length.
Yeah.
So jump rate with it.
Okay.
Just so people can get an idea. Be good. Thank you. That man's good. That man is good, man. So we saw that IQ, and that's I like that ball, man.
It's a good one.
I'm surprised you don't got a phase 2 up there, but one of the other balls, we'll get to it, is in that family of ball reaction. So what's kind of that next ball that you would lean to, or maybe you have the ball up from it? What would be that next ball reaction?
Ball up. This is a little weird, but ball up is going to be definitely the virtual energy blackout, aka VBO. Only because we're only limited to 5 different balls. You need your pearls.
Yeah, you need that.
You have to.
Yeah.
The land surfaces where we're bowling at in Detroit, high friction. They like the hood.
Okay.
So definitely got to keep this one in the bag so we're not stuck throwing the big, strong stuff or just anything. Got to get some shiny stuff. This isn't the weakest one, but not the strongest one.
All right. So let me see what that one look like, boss.
All right.
So a little different shape.
Oh yeah, I got a good one for that one.
That hooked a ton.
Yeah,
that's what we like to see.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. So what did you do so much differently from the first shot when you picked it up to that shot?
Well, from the last shot when I 3-6-10, I threw it a little slower.
Okay.
Because I moved left off of the whatever 2-8, something like that. So the last shot with the messenger, I just threw it faster. Same thing with my hand. It still was coming really around it, so I can make the ball shape.
Okay.
That was really about it from.
And typically, when do you actually feel like when you get to like a junior gold or one of those longer patterns where you got to open a lane up? Like, when do you get to doing that with your hand? Like, game 1, you out here trying to get around it to make it finish, or what are you doing?
It's really in the middle of the block when when you're really struggling to get the ball through the pins.
Okay.
And slowing down, your speed's not working, which is a rarity. This is why I really don't do it that often. But I think it's a crucial thing for anyone's game to be able to come around it and change hand positions like that.
Awesome. Hey, that was pretty impressive.
Thanks.
So
I like the messenger.
That messenger's cool. So what's the next deviation off of a virtual energy blackout?
The next deviation, or aka closest thing, is going to be this old one, the original Idol.
He got another one of the Anthony Simonson specials right here.
Oh yeah. This one is this. I call it the sanded virtual energy because it's really from drilling 2 virtual energies and 4 these original idols. This is just really just a stronger virtual energy. Like I said,
interesting.
This is what I've seen. Honestly, it's closer. This is close. The virtual energy is closer to this than the Optimum Idol, in my opinion.
You got to show us that, man. You got to show us something now.
I'll show you. All right, let's get it. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the virtual energy from the last shot. Let's see what happens.
You might be on to something. You might be on to something. Hey, go ahead and move right for us, Christian. Move right a little bit.
All right, so now we're gonna move right from this. It's moving right. I'm not gonna come as much around it. I'm gonna move about. Let's go we'll say 20 right. Throw it a little bit faster and don't come so much on.
Wow. So
Yeah,
you almost have to like roll that one.
Yeah.
Like that is. Go ahead. Yeah, I reset it.
Okay, so that hooked way too much. So I'm just gonna move about 7-6 left, and same, and move the target about 3 left. See what happens. Yeah, that looks about good. Oh yeah.
This guy needs messengers, man. So the very first shot, right? You were still getting around it, and like you said, man, the response on that ball, like that was pretty close to what I was saying from that virtual energy.
Yeah, they're, like I said, they're very close, closer than what people think, because you don't see.
Asymmetric, yeah, 1 pearl.
Yeah, it's not something you would think that would be close, but they're closer than what I thought they would be.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And then he was able to move right into it and then roll it a little bit more. And that joker held line, went through the pins, again, messenger. So which particular release are you going to be using to start most patterns out?
Start most patterns, I'm definitely gonna start out with the IQ, no doubt, because it's just, when it's got surface on it, it's basically a benchmark ball.
Gotcha.
I take my idle as a higher up piece because of the things that I can do to a bowling ball.
Yeah. And more so, like with even with the IQ, and you kind of mentioned before, you're gonna have 1,000 grit on it. Like, as far as releases go, you're gonna be a little more behind it, trying to get the ball into a roll, or you're gonna be more to getting it around it?
More just direct, not trying to get super around it, but not up the back.
Okay.
This ball is a very controllable ball.
Okay.
Because junior gold is really the harder, flatter patterns, and the IQ just blends them so well.
Okay.
Shameful, I didn't have it in the bag last year. Yeah.
This guy, what are we doing? Anyway, so off of that, what are the other options that we have, and what else are we looking at? So
guess we can give the urethane a try on the house shot. I mean,
and which urethanes you got up here? You got the IQ?
I got the IQ and the black hammer.
Okay.
Honestly,
how do you see them?
Together, I think they're really good together as a
pair.
I'm gonna say a pair, yeah.
Okay.
Just 78's a little more earlier and forward. The black wants to push down lane a little bit more with a little bit more back in motion.
Okay. So, all right, let's take a look at these urethanes.
All right.
And if you're going to junior gold and you don't have a urethane, you kind of slacking.
Yeah.
I think you're slacking. Another one. This guy. Come on, man. Give me a couple more, man. But yeah,
the black. All right. Let's do this.
Throw them both again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these 2 urethane balls love to get some oil on them. The 78 loves to flare. Highly recommend hitting it with a lot of surface when you first get it. The more chalkier and white it is, the better it looks. That's what I've seen from my personal self. I'm gonna move, a couple right. I don't trust that one.
I think you'll be throwing a lot of urethane up there.
Yeah. All right. Moving back to the black hammer. Like I said, this one's just a little bit longer and more backed in motion than the 78. 78's more forward and earlier. Black hammer. my God, I lost my footing.
Oh, that was the pro fall. that was that pro fall off. I threw it too good. Oh man. He's made those two urethanes look amazing. I haven't seen many people that throw them outside of the people that have to throw them on tour look that good. Like that, just point blank period, in my opinion. Like I have both of those balls. I can't do what you just did with those balls. Just being real. But those, I see why you having them. So is a purple coming?
Purple is coming. I just forgot to bring it today.
All good.
Just got it drilled the other day, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So but never go to junior go without a purple. You're always in a purple.
And then our last option that's up here that you said you're kind of more on the fence about. But
this one and the Idol are very close, but we got the Absolute Power. This one, like I said, the Idol is gonna be really meant for the long.
Okay.
Same thing with this one, long patterns. Even though they're symmetrical solid, asymmetrical solids, I still find them very close. Just what I'm saying. Obviously,
it's like the cover. I feel like the cover is cleaner on this ball, and that's a little bit stronger. So that's why it brings them you know.
It's very close. I like them both. Obviously, they wouldn't be in the bag without it. But
Absolute Power is that ball in my opinion. I'm like I think that came out this year. I can't remember if that came out this year or last year.
I can't remember either.
But if that came out this year, this is like almost in that ball of the year category for me. Yeah. Like of just new balls to come out.
It's just an asymmetrical ball that doesn't burn up energy and rolls amazing. It's pretty good. I've been liking this one.
Agreed. I was giving a couple shots to that one, boss.
All right. So they're hooking on quite a bit. Do got the asymmetrical solid with me, the big boy of the arsenal. So hopefully this one strikes from where I am now.
Oof. That one saw it a lot earlier.
Yeah.
A lot earlier.
Yeah, this one definitely hooks a little bit more, so no, I can't throw it slower. I'm gonna move one left and throw it a lot faster. Wow, maybe too fast. Oof.
So maybe just a little surface, maybe with that one?
Yeah, definitely.
To get it to blend out a little bit?
Because it looks like we either got the ball picking up really early or it's just not getting there. So I'm gonna throw it a little slower, move left, gonna come super around it and see what happens.
Hey, throw the red ball. Just make sure you have room, man, to bend. IQ. 78? Yeah. He's made both the 78s look. I'm just like, I ain't seen nobody throw the ball look that good. I'm like,
forwarder, obviously.
Hey, black one, please.
Black one?
The black hammer, yeah. Said straight messengers. Like he went just like three, just. Then
got the 10 out there.
The IQ, the regular IQ. Hey Christian, give me one of the 20-mile-an-hour ones. Pick up whichever one.
Let's do this one.
Watch this one. And I'm like, but it's like he can just do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Want me to shoot at it?
Yeah.
He still fucking doesn't swing at all.
Now the crazy part is, last day, and then you'll stop being my little test dummy right now. do the
bragging, don't worry, you have plenty of room to brag.
The 3 steps back?
Yeah, 3 steps back. That's how he fixes his timing. Mid tournament, whatever. Check for passing cars. If he's off by any stretch of the imagination, that's what he does.
What do you want now?
For a second.
So you kind of just saw it briefly, his 3 steps back, and we kind of chatted about it briefly, but when you have to get super left or in front of the ball return, you still need to be able to generate speed. That is one heck of a way to do it. And I don't know, I haven't seen that for real from anybody personally. So, I mean, there might be some random guy out there, but doing it in competition, especially at some of these events that you're going to, that's huge. But when you throw it really fast, when we jump to the, let's stay here. When you're moving super far left, what made you come up with this, hey, I want to step 3 steps back and then go forward?
Well, like I said, it was just a thought process.
Okay.
I was struggling to get the ball. I was struggling to get the ball through the front. We were bowling on a super burnt oil pattern.
Okay.
And really, I was thinking to myself, how could I get the ball through the front without trying to juice my arms and, trying to throw it really fast and, tug it left and right. I was like, what happens if I just step forward, start forward, walk backwards to generate my ball speed? I thought the more steps, the more speed you could generate.
Got you.
So, and that's really how it all started.
Man, so give us a couple shots with that. So we have some footage, man, because this is gold. This is gold, man. Get you. Lanes are torched.
They are.
Blades are torched. There we go. There we go. All right. So we've thrown some shots. Saw some of the tricks towards the end of what you do to, again, get that ball to do exactly what you wanted to do. So whether it's speeding up, going a little bit slower, shaping the lane, rolling it, getting around it, you need all those tools in the bag to really be successful out there, especially when talking about all those tougher patterns and those varying lengths, and you're going to be somewhat limited to a certain number of bowling balls. So, hey man, I wish you all the best going up there, man, and cool, calm, collected when they get crazy, because they gonna get crazy. Yep. And you're gonna make a bad shot or two. It just happens to everybody. Nobody's perfect. I went out to the World Series of Bowling and I saw a number of professionals not executing the best of shots. So hey, the objective is to be as perfect as possible, but we got to take our imperfections and make them work for us. But man, I like these pieces that you got with you though. I think this is definitely a very solid bag. I don't know if a harsh reality or eternity pie might fit in there at some point, but I feel like it's like the only.
It's
bigger
a
ball.
funny thing you said that because I'm gonna get one drilled. I'm gonna get a harsh reaction.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the only other one that I'm like, this might, especially with your ball speed and your ball roll, I'm like, man, that might just be necessary. But man, so you got absolute power, virtual energy blackout, original idle, IQ 78, black hammer, and a spare ball. So that might give or take, again, he's gonna take, you said 14 or 15 up?
Yeah, 14.
So total that he can go through his practice session, and then he gonna narrow down that gap and go with what he gonna go with, man. So, man, I appreciate you coming out, bro.
Thank you, thanks for having me.
Hey, man, knock him dead. Knock him dead. That's all I got, man. All right, man. We out of here.
Counting it up, forming a plan. Ain't buying no chain till I buy me some land. Making the way to buy my estate. Boat on the lake, plus one in the bay. What can I say? I want it all.